Hey and welcome to the Daily Man United News Show. Let's begin with our daily news. Erik Ten Hag says Scott McTominay injury could keep him out longer than 2 weeks. Manchester United suffered a serious injury blow to Christian Eriksen, with the midfielder set to miss around 3 months. He is not the only midfield injury United are dealing with. Scott McTominay missed the weekend fixture with Reading. Now Erik Ten Hag has provided an update on McTominay's fitness, and it looks like the midfielder could be out for around a fortnight. This was part of the equation for Ten Hag to push for a move to sign Marcel Sabitzer. Erik Ten Hag says McTominay has been ruled out of the upcoming Manchester United fixtures. He was scouted by Manchester World. Scott McTominay is not available for the coming week, 2 weeks, even longer. So we have a challenge there. We have quality players there, that is obvious, but the depth is not there anymore. We as a team have to deal with that. United's move for Sabitzer will deal with the lack of squad depth somewhat. Without him, Ten Hag is right that the Red Devils' midfield is really stretched, with Eriksen and Donny van de Beek also out. McTominay will miss Manchester United's Carabao Cup semi-final second leg tonight, and then the Premier League match with Crystal Palace on Saturday. He could then miss both matches against Leeds United, who we then face in back-to-back Premier League games after one was postponed earlier in the season. McTominay has had a good record in recent years against Leeds, scoring twice against them at Old Trafford in a 6-2 win, and also starring home and away against them last season. He should be back in time for the Europa League game against Barcelona, but by this point, he will merely be needed as cover rather than as a starter. Manchester United confirmed midfielder Christian Eriksen out for considerable period due to injury. Manchester United have confirmed that Christian Eriksen will be out for a considerable period after suffering an injury against Reading in the FA Cup. The Denmark international started in the 3-0 win over the Royals at Old Trafford. Unfortunately, the 30-year-old had to be withdrawn before the hour mark after a crunching tackle by Andy Carroll. Subsequently, the Red Devils released a statement which revealed the extent of Eriksen's injury. The Danish national will not feature for the Old Trafford side at least until late April or early May. The 30-year-old signed for United in the summer of 2022 as a free agent. In the previous campaign, the midfielder spent the second half of the season at Brentford. Eriksen has vast experience in the Premier League. He was a key player for Tottenham Hotspur for years. Subsequently, the 30-year-old also had a successful spell with Inter Milan. The Danish national's move to the Red Devils was not received with much fanfare. However, the midfielder has made himself a key player under Erik Ten Hag. Eriksen's performances this campaign have turned many heads. As a result, the Denmark international has been an ever-present in the Dutch manager's starting lineup alongside Casemiro. With the former Real Madrid star by his side in the middle of the park, the former Spurs star has been one of our best players in the current campaign. Therefore, the 30-year-old's absence will evidently be left. Eriksen's injury has certainly come as a blow in our quest for silverware this season. Hopefully, the Danish national can return earlier than expected and will help us in the final part of the campaign, although we did buy Marcel Sabitzer on loan from Bayern München as cover on deadline day. Fabrizio Romano reveals what Erik Ten Hag told Facundo Pellistri as door is shut on loan exit. Manchester United winger Facundo Pellistri will not leave Old Trafford and will remain with the Red Devils until the end of the season. A loan move for Pellistri had been mooted throughout January, but the Uruguayan is now set to stay. A number of clubs around Europe expressed interest in Pellistri. The People's Person recently reported that Valencia asked about the player's availability, but were met with a stern response from Ten Hag that Pellistri is not going anywhere. Pellistri has steadily become involved with the first team. He came off the bench against both Nottingham Forest and Reading past month and did well during the time he was on the pitch. Ten Hag has repeatedly said that, like the other youngsters such as Alejandro Garnacho, Pellistri will get opportunities to impress and stake a claim in the starting 11. According to Fabrizio Romano, United have informed Pellistri of their intentions to keep him. Ten Hag has also assured the attacker that going forward he is part of his plans and will play a prominent role, Romano said. Understand Manchester United have confirmed to Facundo Pellistri that he will not be allowed to leave. No loan move, no chance. Ten Hag wants Pellistri as part of the squad. Romano's indication was backed by another source from Uruguay Vigaches. As per the outlet, Erik Ten Hag has told Facundo Pellistri that he will be an important part of his Manchester United project. That Ten Hag is keeping faith in Pellistri will bode well for the 21-year-old's confidence and help establish himself in the side. Marcel Sabitzer, the mentality monster, hailed by Ralf Rangnick and admired by Jose Mourinho. Manchester United have struck a deal to sign Bayern München midfielder Marcel Sabitzer. Sabitzer strengthens United's midfield, a necessary move due to Christian Eriksen's injury. While just a short-term move, the Austrian's transfer feels vital. The 28-year-old is 18 months into a contract at Bayern München, which runs until 2025. He has found his path to regular football blocked, and a loan move is in everybody's interest. Here is a look at everything you need to know about Sabitzer, with his move to Manchester United now confirmed. He won Austria's Footballer of the Year award in 2017, breaking a 6-year streak of David Alaba. Newspaper Nachrichten hailed him as a mentality monster. Jose Mourinho's Tottenham were defeated by Sabitzer's RB Leipzig in the Champions League in 2020, with the Austrian scoring twice in a 3-0 win. The former United boss personally asked the Spurs board to sign Sabitzer. The Express reported, however, he opted for Bayern München instead. Sabitzer was praised by former United interim boss Ralf Rangnick, the ex-RB Leipzig sporting director. Rangnick told Willy News, "His development couldn't have been any better. He has never liked to lose, which I absolutely believe is a positive thing, but he used to get a little too fired up. He has clearly changed for the better and has become a leader. The way he has developed his personality is remarkable. I have only rarely experienced something similar. These leadership traits and determination to win are likely to appeal strongly to Erik Ten Hag, who shares the same passion. In addition to a high-pressing style, Sabitzer has a strong shot from midfield and is a bit of a free-kick specialist. The Bundesliga website even compared him to David Beckham, lauding his pinpoint accuracy. Speaking to United's official website, Mortov confirmed that Marcel Sabitzer is a player United have had an eye on long before this transfer window. He said that the deal came together very quickly, and United were confident the midfielder was the right man to add to the squad. Mortov explained, "Marcel is a player that we have watched for a long time. The opportunity arose quickly, and we knew that he was someone with the ability and character to make an impact. He adds further quality to our squad and experience to the dressing room, and all of us are pleased to be welcoming him to Manchester United." Manchester United centre-back Axel Tuanzebe completed loan move to Stoke City. Manchester United have confirmed that centre-back Axel Tuanzebe has joined Stoke City on loan for the remainder of the season. The academy graduate has made 37 senior appearances for United. The 25-year-old was on loan at Napoli for the second half of last season, but struggled for game time in Italy. The defender has also endured a difficult campaign at Old Trafford, failing to make a single appearance under Erik Ten Hag. Tuanzebe has now completed a loan move to Stoke. The club have also sent Charlie McNeil on loan to Newport County, as we previously reported here on the channel. Axel has always remained on the fringes of the squad at United. His best campaign at Old Trafford was in 2020-2021 when he featured in 19 appearances across all competitions. Since then, he has found first-team minutes hard to come by. He has also battled a series of injuries in recent years, which have hampered his progress. sending him on loan to a championship club is the right decision. The defender needs to get his confidence back by playing some regular football. Tuanzebe is a versatile footballer who can play as a centre-back, right-back or holding midfielder. He will now get the chance to shine for Stoke, who are currently 18th in the championship. Dishon Bernard leaves Manchester United to join League One side on loan. Manchester United defender Dishon Bernard has joined Portsmouth on loan for the remainder of the 22-23 campaign. The 22-year-old, who spent last season on loan at the Championship side Hull City, joins John Mourinho's Pompey, who sit 11th in the League One table. As well as making 28 appearances for the Tigers last season, Bernard spent most of the 2021 campaign on loan at Salford City. Bernard, who joined the Manchester United Academy from Chelsea at the age of 16, made his only appearance for the Red Devils' first team in a 2019 Europa League match against Kazakhstan side Astana when Ole Gunnar Solskjaer was in charge. Bernard unfortunately scored an own goal on his bow for the 20-time league champions. Commenting on the loan signing of Bernard, who will wear shirt number 28 during his time at Fratton Park, Blues boss Mourinho said, "Dishon is a fantastic young player with a great pedigree behind him. He also has first-team experience from his previous loan spells, including in the championship, so we know what he can do. It was someone we didn't think we were going to be able to bring in, so we are really pleased to have him here. He is very quick and athletic and likes to play on the front foot. He is also someone who is comfortable on the ball and composed. Dishon doesn't mind carrying it out from the back and has had that grounding at Manchester United, where the demand is to just that. But he has also got the defensive ability that you need, and for a 22-year-old is very mature. We are excited to get him in the building." Having recovered from the injury which prevented him from leaving the Reds on loan during the summer transfer window, Bernard made 3 appearances for United's under-21s. Manchester United turned down world record bid for Alessia Russo from Arsenal. Manchester United have rejected a world record bid of almost 500,000 for their forward Alessia Russo from Arsenal, as per BBC Sport. The Gunners wanted to sign the 23-year-old before the January deadline, following long-term injuries to Viviane Miedema and Beth Mead. The London outfit were reportedly ready to smash the world record £400,000 transfer fee for Kara Walsh when she moved to Barcelona from Manchester City in September. However, United remained firm on their stance that Russo is not for sale at any price. The English footballer's current contract is set to expire in the summer. United have been in talks with Russo over a new deal, but they cannot stop her from talking with other clubs with less than 6 months remaining on her contract. The forward has been enjoying excellent form this season, registering 5 goals across 9 league appearances so far. She joined the Red Devils in 2020 from the North Carolina Tar Heels. So far, the young footballer has scored 17 goals in 35 top-flight appearances. The 23-year-old also played a pivotal role in helping England win Euro 2022, scoring 4 goals in the tournament. This was a memorable transfer window for Women's Super League as the club's spending reached a new level. Tottenham Hotspur splashed a British record fee for signing Bethany England from Chelsea. Aston Villa added England international Jordan Nobbs from Arsenal. Meanwhile, Manchester United spent more than £100,000 for securing the services of Lisa Nalsund. I will be uploading daily Manchester United news show, so keep your eyes on the channel and don't forget to like and subscribe. I appreciate your support. Peace out.